Hey everybody, it's me blazevoir, and today I have a booster box of Invasion Vengeance, and of course I am not prepared. I didn't bring a box cutter, so I had to run over and get a pen cap to open this box, but there we go. So I'm pretty excited for this set. There's some pretty cool stuff in here. Let's just crack right into it and see what we get. There's a bunch of new archetypes. There's some old archetype support, and of course the new TCG exclusive archetypes, the spirals and subterror support, which is pretty cool. But yeah, I'm mainly interested in like the Yang Zing stuff and maybe like the new Gemini stuff. I'm not sure. Oh yeah, and there's some new Red Eye stuff in here too. So let's just, yeah, here's the new Gemini archetype. There's a Gradle support card, Super Koi Koi, and Pot of Acquisitiveness, super rare. This is like the new Burial from a Different Dimension. It's alright, I guess. So we got our first super rare. What was that again? Pandora's Jewelry Box. That looks weird. Okay. Man, that's not opening. That's not opening at all. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Oh, there we go. Okay. Taking a long time to open that. Oh yeah, we got a new Psy-Frame card. Crystron Impact. 9 Pillars of the Yang Zing. That's a new Yang Zing support card. And nice, we got our first secret rare. Dark Requiem Xyz Dragon. That looks really cool. I don't know if it's going to see much play because it requires... what is it? 3 level 5 monsters, or you have to use a, oops, let's go through the rest of the comments. Doki Doki. Or you have to use a rank up spell, but yeah, generally things like that don't see play at all. So, Constellar Tempest, and the Chemicritter XC, the rank 8 dude. Yeah, I'm interested in building the Gemini thing, but I don't know, because they got a really good field spell, but I don't know if it's going to be that great of an archetype. Oh, we got the Crystron boss monster, I think, right? The level 9. Yep, look at that. That's pretty cool. I'm interested in building Crystrons too, just because it seems like a really neat synchro archetype. They're getting more support in the next set, so I don't know if they're going to be all that great. But it looks like Yang Zings are going to be done with this set. Like this is probably their last set of support. Subterra Behemoth, Yugioh Kraken, I guess. Oh yeah, there's some Cardian stuff in here too. But yeah, it looks like they're giving some support to some of the archetypes from Duelist Alliance. Like, I think there's a Teller Knight in this set, and there's Yang Zing support in this set too. Space Dragster and Crystron Quan, another Crystron card. I think that's, yeah, that's the level 1 tuner. There's a level 2 tuner in here too, that I think is Ultra. And then I think the rest of them are just commons or rares. There's an Alien support card. Yeah, these are just commons, level 3 and level 4. Predator Plants, or Predaplants I guess they're called now, are in this set. There's the other Crystron Synchro, or one of the other ones. I think the other one is a level 4 Tuner Synchro, and I think that's also an ultra rare. So Crystrons might be kind of hard to get, but if they're not competitive, then they might not be too expensive. Red Eye's Insight, a really good support card for Red Eyes. I think it lets you add, yeah, you send a Red Eyes monster from your hand or deck to the graveyard to add a Red Eye spell or trap from your deck to your hand. That's pretty good. And another Pot of Acquisitiveness. Okay. Flower Cardian. Charming Resort Staff, one of the new Spiral cards, even though it's not a Spiral card. And then the new Cyber Angel. Vrash. It's a weird name. Cypher Mirror Knight. I think, I just heard that the, what is it called? Kinetic Soldier is getting an errata to be, I guess, Cypher Soldier or something. So originally the translations were saying that when a Cypher or Kinetic Soldier monster would blah blah blah, like because this it was a Cypher monster, but it didn't have Cypher in its name, so they decided to just change the name. Oh yeah, there's new aroma cards in here too. This is the tuner for them. This is actually a really good card, but because it requires you to be playing aromas, it's not like a good plant staple. I forget what it does exactly. While your life points are higher than your opponent's and you control an aroma monster and this card is in your graveyard, you can special summon this card but banish it when it leaves the field. It's a level 1 tuner that can just special summon itself for free. That's pretty good. Mare, we're finally getting this card. This card is kind of dumb. Because like you summon it off of Yazi and then you reduce its level to summon a token, and then you can just make any synchro pretty much. So it's absolutely ridiculous. But I see we have another ultra rare, Metal Foes Mithrilium. That's pretty cool. And our rare was Burnout. That's the other support card for the Gemini stuff. And looks like we got a couple packs left here on this side. More Paleozoic stuff. I guess the rest of the Paleozoic stuff is in here. Saber Reflection and the Rank Up Magic for Phantom Knights. Crystron stuff again. And the last pack on this right side. Let's see. More Crystron stuff. The Aroma Synchro, Aroma Seraphy Rosemary. It's pretty decent. And Spiral Resort. I actually kind of forget what it does. When your life points is higher, your plants gain 500 attack and defense. If you gain life points, target a monster your opponent controls. That monster has its effect negated. That's pretty decent. I said that already. Present card. Your opponent discards their entire hand, then draws 5 cards. That seems like a terrible thing. Unless your opponent has like 6 cards, or like more than 6 cards, then yeah, okay. More Predator Plant stuff. I'm never going to get used to Predator Plant. That's going to be weird. Meteor Dragon Red Eyes Impact, the new Gemini. That's based off of the regular Meteor Dragon. And Tellarknight Genesis. I forget what this is. Destroy spell and trap cards on the field equal to the number of other Tellarknight cards you control. That is interesting. That could be like a heavy storm if you have enough Tellarknight cards. Let's see, if you have... There isn't a field spell, right? So it would just be... I guess there's pendulums, right? The Zephyras are also Tellarknights. And then there's... obviously, you could have, like, 5 monsters. So you could potentially destroy up to, like, 7 cards. If you have the 2 pendulums and 5 Tellarknights on the field, and your opponent has 7 back row. Or 7... spell and traps. Super Heavy Samurai, I can't read that name. Soul Peacemaker, and Torque Tune Gear. Honestly, I'm just trying to rationalize playing that card in Tellarknights. I don't think it's ever going to see any play at all. Especially since it doesn't do anything by itself. Dragon Core Hexer, I think this is the level 8 tuner, right? Level 8 Dragon Tuner. Might see play in Blue Eyes because you can make Bish Balkan, I guess. And there's the Paleozoic dude, the rank 2. Okay. Man, I'm seeing this card a lot. I think I have a playset of it now. Performapal Wimwitch and an ultra rare Denlong. Nice. I was looking forward to this. This card is insane for Yangzing. So very nice we got this. Space Dragster, Full Metal Foes Fusion, the quick play. I forget if this, yeah, you have to use monsters from your hand or field. So it's basically like El Shaddai Fusion. I'm kind of hoping for my secret rare to be the, for my last secret rare to be totally awesome. I don't know if I'm actually gonna play the card, but it would be nice to just have it. 'Cause it's kind of a neat card. Yeah, kind of a neat card. But I'm sure there's other secret rares in this set that I want. There's another Amatrix. I think I have that already. Right? I think I just got that. Well, obviously because of Super, I'm more likely to see repeats of Supers. Red Eyes Insight, Spiral Master Plan. This is like, I guess, the boss monster for Spirals, kind of. Not really. I don't know. Spirals seem like an interesting deck, but they still really don't have like a boss monster. Kind of like Cosmos, when they first came out, they did kind of have boss monsters, but it wasn't until like, oh wait, here we go, Fairy Tale Sleeper, short print. It wasn't until like they finally got Dark Destroyer that they really had a boss monster. So 9 Pillars of Yang Zing, and up I see an Xyz, I see a T. Could it be? Oh yeah, it's totally awesome. Okay, never again. We shall never speak of this. Okay. I can't take that name seriously. I totally can't take that name seriously. Okay, stop. Please. Poly, Kim Critter, blah blah blah, and Kriston Kwan. I'm kind of... Oh yeah, this is the new... I always forget the name of it. Earth's Chant, and then there's a dark version of this where it lets you summon any ritual monster of a certain attribute. And I think that's used for one of the rituals in this set too. I already forget the names. Okay. Fraud Freeze. Spiral Mission Assault. And Catalyst Field. This is the new Gemini field spell. It works for any Gemini. It doesn't like require chem critters or whatever. So that's pretty cool. And yeah. It's a really good field spell. I think it's like, let me just read it real quick since I have the time. Each turn, one level 5 or higher Gemini monster you normal summon can be summoned without tributing. During your main phase, you can normal summon one Gemini monster in addition to your normal summoner set. You can only gain this effect once per turn. Once per turn, you can target one card your opponent controls, banish one Gemini monster you control. That is treated as an effect monster and is gained its effects until your opponent's end phase, and if you do, destroy that card. Okay, so like, basically you summon like a level 8 Gemini, and then you normal summon it again because you have the bonus normal summon. And then if you want, you can just pop a card by banishing a Gemini you control until the end phase. I assume if it comes back that it doesn't retain its effect, which is kind of unfortunate, but hey, what can you do? So that's pretty cool, but I wish it didn't just destroy. That's one thing I kind of have against, that's going against it. So here we go. Looks like we got the last 2 packs here. Flower Cardian Boardfly and Torque-Tune Gear. And I think we got everything. It's probably just going to be another super rare. Unless I get lucky and somehow manage to pull like a 5th Ultra or a 3rd Secret. Probably not going to happen. But yeah, the new Klee card. And King Synchro. This is actually a pretty good super. Lets you synchro summon stuff like Quasar without needing a tuner and 2 synchros. Or like a tuner synchro and 2 non-tuner synchros. You just need a synchro monster on the field and a tuner in the graveyard, and the levels have to add up, but it's, you know, it's pretty good. We'll just quickly go through the commons. There you go. Okay. Now, move this absolutely ginormous pile of like probably a couple hundred cards over there. Hopefully not on the floor. And I will do a quick recap. I'll be right back. Alright, so for our supers, I just kind of sorted like the multiples together. It looks like I got at least one of each super. But yeah, so I got 2 Pot of Acquisitiveness, 2 Kriston Kwan, 2 Torque-Tune Gear, 2 Kriston Amatrix, and then 1 of each of the rest of them. So we got Full Metal Foes Fusion, Tellar Knight Genesis, Phantom Knight's Rank Up Magic Launch, Spiral Resort, Spiral Master Plan, Paleozoic Ophabinia, Subterra Behemoth, Stygia Kraken, Vala Chem Critter, Method Draco, oh my god, these names, and King Synchro, and Cyber Angel Varash. And then for ultra rares, I got a Full Metal Foes Mythrilium, Denlong, First of the Yangzing, Crystron Phoenix, the boss monster, and Catalyst Field spell. And of course for our 2 secret rares, I got Dark Requiem, Xyz Dragon, and Totally Awesome. I can't get over this name. It's so terrible. It's so awesome. So totally awesome. Okay, stop. Please stop. So yeah, thanks for watching, and I will see you guys later.